you don't have any molasses, and that's a key ingredient, you're not making feed for the day. So if you're not making feed, you're not making any money. Just from a plant efficiency standpoint, they have 15 tanks at this in their tank farm, and it just takes too long for somebody to go up there all day long to drop a tape and see where they're at. And from a safety standpoint too, it's a long climb. So you know, if they're not sending people up there, they have no idea, they're flying blind, they have no idea what's in their tanks, and the potential to run out of inventory is real. Also, their owners want to know at the end of each week what their actual inventory levels are at. So, you know, from an accounting standpoint, that was very important for them too. And our system is very accurate. We're within 5 millimeters, and we can convert that into a gallons or pounds inventory that's going to be extremely accurate for them. The hardware is our mini radar called the CNCR, compact non-contact radar, CNCR, and just sending a radar electromagnetic pulse to the product surface, and then we're daisy chaining them together, and we're actually communicating using heart communication back to our gateway, and that distance reading from the sensor is sent to the cloud, and then our cloud will convert the distance reading into gallons, pounds, product height, headroom space, percentage, so on and so forth. So we do not provide temp probes, but they are key to their process. If they don't keep a consistent temperature that's warm enough, the product does not flow well. And if the flowability goes down, then they're not getting as much throughput in their system, which can really mess up the ratio between, you know, their ingredients that go into the final product. Also, their end users are the same way. With the final ingredient, it needs to be heated to a certain temp, and if it doesn't maintain that, the consumption level goes down. And that's important to them, because if they're not, if their customer is not using enough, if they're not heating the product high enough, then the consumption level goes down, and of course then they're not going to sell them as much of the final product. But what BinMaster has done is we've taken an approach to take other people's equipment and we want to be able to bring their readings from the other types of equipment into our system, so they can go to one platform and see temperature, they can see gas levels, material levels, all different types of devices that are on the market. We are wanting to integrate those into our cloud-based system. So the nice thing for the end user here is they took a temp probe that we didn't provide, but we gave them a solution to be able to see their temp readings right next to their product readings in their tanks. You know, their plant manager wants to be able to know where they're at throughout the day, so they know how much feed they can make or manufacture. But then they also have another side of their business that, you know, is selling their product, and they want to be able to get their material to their customers in a timely manner, so their customers don't run out of feed and cause all kinds of chaos at their location. So it's a big selling point to their customers that they can say, hey, we'll monitor this inventory of this ration for you, and you don't have to worry about climbing the tank and calling and reordering it. We will do that on our own. And so they're providing true vendor managed inventory. Yeah, we actually met these guys at a trade show, and they saw our cloud-based system that we were demonstrating. We showed them the sensor. The funny thing is with these guys is they didn't believe that it would work. They had tried other sensors on the market, and they point blank said nothing will work. And so our approach here is to say, hey, here's a trial, give it a test drive, and go put it in, install it, let it roll for a month or two. Let's see how things work. If it works great, you know, we expect you to pay for that trial. If we cannot get it to perform to expectation, then, you know, We said, pack it up, send it back, we'll give you full credit. And we actually did that in a mill that's within an hour of our facility here. And I actually commissioned the system, and it worked really, really well. And you know, really it's kind of history from. So this customer at their plant has 15 tanks that they're monitoring of their own materials. And they have about 30 other customers that they're monitoring.